we doing, everyone? I'm going to review Monday Night Raw, June 10th, Go Home edition of Clash at the Castle right here, right now. Let's go. First thing that happened, Drew McIntyre came out, started running down Damian Priest. CM Punk chants came out. It was nuts. It was going crazy. They made a match for the main event that if Drew wins, Judgment Day is barred from ringside. After that, Liv Morgan was waiting for Dominic Mysterio in the Judgment Day den. This became a night-long storyline of Liv and Dom and the Judgment Day all throughout Monday Night Raw. After that, we had our first match of the night. It was Io Sky versus Lyra Valkyria. This match was crazy. They were doing all types of things. Io came out on top after some damage control shenanigans. Lyra had the win, but damage control got involved and gave Io just enough time for her to pull off the win. Damage control ended up attacking Lyra Valkyria after the match. Carter and Chance came down for the save. Later in the show, Io started freaking out. The damage control needs to change. They need to change. She was freaking out, ripping her hair out. She was going nuts. Next, Jade and Bianca arrive at the arena. Then Sami Zayn comes in, starts talking to the Alpha Academy, starts telling them the same thing he's been telling them, that they're too good for Chad, that they don't need to take all this stuff. Otis finally tells Sami why he's doing everything that he's doing for Chad. It's kind of backwards and bizarre, and it doesn't make a lot of sense. Next, we got the LWO and Braun Strowman versus the Judgment Day. Carlito, Dominic Mysterio, and JD McDonough. There was a lot of stuff that happened in this match. There were some cool spots. Liv Morgan came down, got involved, ended up getting pushed off the apron, landed on Dom. Dom was face back. Liv was right here. They were all falling down. It was such a nuts scene. I'm sure Mommy was not happy about that visual of Liv and Dom. Next was Sami Zayn versus Otis. Sami grabbed the microphone saying the same thing that he said earlier in the night to all the Alpha Academy. Then Chad Gable finally came out to defend him and the Alpha Academy. It ended up with "You Suck" chants, which was crazy. Otis got chanted. They want him, the crowd wants him to break away from Chad so bad. The match ended up going on. It ended up being nuts for about 5 seconds because Chad distracted Otis, and then Otis got hit with a haluva kick and then lost. Then Chad attacked Sami and made Otis attack Sami, but he didn't attack Sami. But then he attacked Sami. It's a whole weird thing going on with this Otis, Chad, and Sami thing. Next, The Miz has been looking for R-Truth all night. Finally found him. R-Truth comes up to him and says, "We got a tag team title match with the APA." Makes no sense. They got a tag team title match with the AOP. Next, we have a women's tag team match between Alba Fire, Isla Dawn, and then Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark. Shayna Baszler ends up choking out Alba Fire, looking right at Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill while she's doing it. After that, we got Braun Breaker and Ilya Dragunov facing off. This match was my match of the night. It was an insane match. There was a lot of high spots, a lot of hard hitting. It was great. Braun Breaker ended up winning with a spear after he damaged Ilya's ribs. After the match, Ilya would not stay down. Braun got mad. Braun went to spear him. Then Ricochet came out of nowhere and saved Ilya Dragunov with a flying forearm to Braun. After that, we have another Judgment Day segment about the key card that no one cares about at this point. Nothing's going to happen with it. I just wish they would stop talking about the key card tonight. Next, we had that World Tag Team title shot with Awesome Truth and AOP facing off. This was a short match. It was nothing special. Awesome Truth retained their titles. After that, we see Ricochet and Ilya Dragunov walking backstage. Then Braun Breaker attacks them. Braun Breaker takes out Ilya Dragunov, takes Ricochet to the parking lot, throws him into one of the tractor trailers, then takes him up on ladder, and then does like a power slam through a car window, effectively writing off Ricochet. Like, Ricochet's done with WWE. He even got the stretcher treatment. They put him on a stretcher, threw him in the ambulance, and he'll never be seen again. We did have a backstage segment of Sheamus and Drew McIntyre becoming friends again. After that, we got the main event of Drew McIntyre versus Finn Balor. If Drew McIntyre wins, Judgment Day is barred from ringside at Clash of the Castle. And what do you know? Drew McIntyre won. This was a pretty standard match. There was nothing crazy going on here. Judgment Day tried to get involved. It didn't work. And Drew McIntyre ended up hitting Finn Balor for the Claymore. 1, 2, 3. No Judgment Day at ringside at Clash of the Castle. Drew versus Damian Priest. One-on-one for the World Heavyweight title. Is it really going to be one-on-one, or is CM Punk going to show up? You never know. That was my review of Monday Night Raw and some of my thoughts on Monday Night Raw. I hope you all enjoyed it. Please give me a like, subscribe, comment down below. I really like doing these videos. Thank you all very much.